Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Miguel returned the Medal of Honor to Daniel during the events of Cobra Kai Season 2? So in this timeline, the events of Cobra Kai Season 2 would still happen. Hawk and a couple other Cobras would still trash the Miyagi-Do dojo, and those events would stay the same. Daniel would still confront Johnny in this timeline. So many of the students would still leave Cobra Kai and join Miyagi-Do. Season 2 would carry on. The training at Coyote Creek would still happen, and Miguel and Tori would still be on Team Black, and they would still be working together to take down their opponents. Tori would still be eliminated, and Miguel would still fight Hawk. Miguel would still notice that Hawk had the Medal of Honor, and he would still get mad, so Hawk and Miguel would still fight, and much like in the original timeline, Miguel would still defeat Hawk. Hawk would be on the ground, and Miguel would take his headband, and Miguel would take back the medal. Those events would continue. Later that day, Miguel would go to the Russo house to return the Medal of Honor, and in this timeline, Danny would answer the door. Danny would be surprised to see Miguel, and this is when Miguel would take out the Medal of Honor and give it to Daniel. And at first, Danny would get mad, but Miguel would explain that he had nothing to do with it. He would say that he knows that him and Johnny have some issues, but Miguel would say that Johnny wasn't a bad person, and that he didn't know about the medal. He would ask to give Johnny and Cobra Kai a chance. Danny would listen to Miguel, and he would also thank him. Those events would carry on. Season 2 would continue. Moon's party would still happen in this timeline, and Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do would still have the rivalry. Sam and Tori would still have their drinking game, and those events would stay the same. Johnny and Carmen would still be out, and they would still run into the Russos. But in this timeline, Danny would be more friendly towards Johnny. Daniel would tell Johnny that Miguel returned the Medal of Honor, and that Miguel was a good kid. He would tell Carmen that she did a good job raising him, and Daniel and Johnny would start to become friends. The night would continue. Sam would still continue drinking, but in this timeline, she wouldn't kiss Miguel, and Robbie and Sam would still go to Johnny's apartment. Johnny and Robbie would start to rebuild their relationship. The next day, Daniel would still show up, but he wouldn't be as angry. Daniel would still be mad at Sam for drinking, but he would thank Robbie and Johnny for looking out for her. The first day of school would still happen, but it would be pretty uneventful. Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do would go their separate ways, so there wouldn't be a school fight in this timeline, and those events would carry on. Johnny would continue training the Cobra Kais, and Cobra Kai wouldn't see Miyagi-Do as an enemy. Miyagi-Do would also continue their training. Kreese would eventually come back and retake Cobra Kai as his own, so Johnny would still form Eagle Fang in this timeline, and the majority of the students would go with Johnny, and that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Miguel returned the Medal of Honor to Daniel during the events of Cobra Kai Season 2? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.